I hope that you guys will understand this more when you're in the position. You can't know everything that your staff is doing. And that's when you get the positions because, like, RAs get that position because we see that they have the potential to do all of those job requirements. And it's just like, like I said, I can point out 10 things that probably one RA is doing bad. But kind of like what Anna said, what is that going to do? What benefit is that going to have? Unless it's something that, you know, I only have to tell you once and then you change, that's great. But keep telling you guys, that's when own accountability needs to step in, and that's when own responsibility needs to step in. And as RDs, future RDs, we hope that you kind of already have that, or are getting to that point where you aren't late to meetings, where you aren't late to a shift, where if you have a shift and you can't make it, you're communicating. And those are the things, like McKinley communicating to me that, you know, he has this paper but he wants to get all his stuff done. That he probably wasn't even purposely trying to tell me like that, he was planning ahead. But then those are things that I see, oh good, like that's awesome. And I didn't say to McKinley, that's really great that you're doing that, because because if we constantly compliment and reprimand, then we're just, it's gonna almost lose the effect. I think a perfect example is I love saying I love you. That's one thing, I love saying it. Shane has said to me, it's lost the meaning. And the fire has been, but it's lost the meaning. And I think that's where it is. It's like, if we keep telling you guys what you need to improve on, it's just gonna go in one ear and out the other. And by you communicating to me that that's how you felt, I'm gonna take that now, and I'm not gonna let it happen again. It's same, and I don't know if I can bring this up, but it's same with the Carissa incident. I learned from that incident, and that's why Giselle's incident was a lot different. And so that's what we're trying to tell you guys. It's like, these are things that you can't write on a piece of paper. They're things you're gonna learn, but we're hoping that you're taking that, like taking the grasp of it and like using it as an educational process, and not just, you know, oh, I got it. Like, use everything every day as a stepping stone.
There's a lot of flexibility, like she said perfectly. Like, we didn't hire you saying you're the perfect RD right now. Like, you're not. Nobody's perfect the way you are right now, and we just saw the potential. So it's like you have to be flexible and know that there are plenty of things that each of you need to improve on, and just be open-minded about that.
And in no situation do I ever reprimand or discuss something that they need to improve on together, unless it's a team effect and it's something we have to work on as a team, or I want all of their input. But it's usually dealing with a group of RAs or a certain RA, because I want all their opinions. If I need to discuss or educate them, I do it individually. Juliet and Greg meet with me singly because they are the single RDs of the building. Erica and Shane meet with me together. So if I ever need to speak with them about something, I'll have one come in early or have one wait after the meeting, and I speak to them separately because I respect them enough that as an individual, I'm going to be approaching that together just as a one-on-one, instead of giving the other 3 RDs the insight that I'm at all upset with one of them. Or not upset, just disappointed with something that they might have done. Because then what I'm doing is I'm putting a little nail that's driving in between all of them, because it's bringing negative attention to one of them and bringing that negative attention to all 3, instead of just dealing with it on a one-to-one basis. And you're going to realize that with your RAs as well. Any negative connotation that you have and that you say out loud is going to stick in someone's brain no matter what. So you want to do more one-on-one unless it's a team ordeal. Okay?
I just want to say I think it's important because a lot of this seems like, at least like from my perspective, when we got hired as RDs, at first it was definitely hard to like see yourself as the same as an RA, but like definitely right away you have to give yourself like a check and just be like, you're still an RA. Like for me by now, I don't even think about the RD job whatsoever. Like I'll hear people make remarks and they might look at me as a future RD and judge the things I do as an RA for my potential as an RD, but like right now I'm just trying to do the same thing I've been doing all year, just being the best RA I can be, and don't like let the RD job get in the way like of that. So I mean, that's just like something that I've come to realize since we've been hired is we're still an RA. Like no matter how people look at us, we're the exact same as they are right now, and just be the best RA we can be.
And that's what we expect.
Yeah.
We're not expecting you guys to be RDs right now. And I think McKinley said it exactly how it's supposed to be. Just be the best RA, because you are stepping into that position like in a month, 2 months, but you still are an RA, and you need to just be that example. I mean, you have future RAs shadowing you guys, and they're taking in everything that you guys are doing. They're like a sponge, they're like a baby, and you're teaching them exactly how they think things are going to be next year. And they're looking to you guys as RAs right now, but also knowing that you could potentially be their RD too. And I think that's really important, because if they know that you were the best RA, they're going to have the utmost respect for you as their RD. And they're going to know that you deserve that position. It's a lot easier to uphold and to keep the respect that you gained from the beginning than to earn it later on.
And that was shown last year when the 4 of them, it was no question that they should be hired. No question at all. We had our interviews. Right after our interviews, we're like, okay, decision's made. Because they proved it as RAs, and they showed us where they could go. And they haven't taken that for granted one day. And they're still working hard continuously. I mean, 3 of them are graduating. Shane has a job. He's the one who should be expected to be like, okay, I'm set for next year. I don't need you guys. But he knows how important this job is and how big of a difference he makes, just like all of them. And Erica's double challenged. She's in the same position as she was this year. That's twice as hard.
Gotta prove myself again and again.
No. We already have that expectation for her. And it's a very high one. And some people crumble at that.
If you guys think that, like, and I want to say this on a personal level, if you guys think that I am, you know, nonchalant, like, think that I have it easy, they know, I was beyond nervous about the RD interview process, because I know the questions that they had for me. Being a returner, I'm expected to know what I know now, plus more. And I have a lot of things that I want to improve on, and I'm hoping that, like, they helped me improve and they helped me be a better RD. I'm hoping that you guys help me improve and help me to be a better RD, just like I can do the same for you. I don't want to be the leader of you guys. That's not something I want, and that's something I actually worry about, that you guys are going to be looking to me for all the answers and I'm not going to have them. I'm hoping that we all can be on the exact same level field when we start in the fall, in the summer. Granted, I have a one-up with summer just because I know the how the process is, but you guys will get it in a week. We went into it not even having training and got it in 1 week to 2 weeks. Just like I'm hoping you guys do, and I won't have to be, you know, helping you guys. Like, I don't mind helping, I love helping. That's something you guys are gonna have to like tell me to not do, is you're gonna have to be like, stop, I got it. And that's a trust thing that I have difficulty with. I have difficulty trusting people. And I'm hoping that I don't have that difficulty with you guys. And so that's why I'm really passionate about this topic, because I don't want to, I'm hoping that, Jane, I'm hoping that you hold me accountable just like I want to hold you accountable. And if there's an issue that you guys have with me, I hope that you could tell me, just like if there's an issue I have with you, I hope that you could respectfully understand that I'm telling you out of love and out of concern, not out of I know better than you or snootiness. And so that's something that going to these meetings and going to, you know, these training sessions, that's building this relationship, that's building this trust and this understanding and seeing sides of each other. I know me and McKinley, after I found out he had the RD position, we had one night where we were in the RA room together, and I learned so much about him in that one night. And I was like, I remember telling Shane, I was like, it was like you and me in the RA room. It was so much fun. Like, I'm so excited for next year. And those are things that like I'm excited for, and I hope that you guys are excited for. But without this trust and this bond that we weirdly get during the summer and during this time, it's hard to reach those points.
And you guys really need to take advantage of this. I mean, Jacob would